Arsenal Fan TV, Mo, a very poor performance we've just seen here from Arsenal. And listen, we didn't deserve to win that game. We didn't deserve to get anything out of that.
Yeah, you're right, we didn't. And, I think the word is complacency. And it was complacency before the game started. It was complacency from the very top in the team selection. I understand rotation, but when you're changing 4 out of 6 of your defensive unit, our defensive unit consists of 6 players. When you're changing 4 out of 6 of them, that's too much in one go. This is tinkering to too much of a extent for me. The one player that came in today that I wouldn't actually criticise the selection, but performance I will, is Chamberlain. I think he deserves a run in the team. He started pre-season really strongly, and Ramsey's been in. A lot of us have been saying, Ramsey's not really doing enough. Why is Chamberlain not coming in? So I'm glad that he was given a chance today, but boy, he did not take it. And I think today evidences what Ramsey actually brings to the team, because it might not be eye-catching stuff, but it's also not eye-catching in a bad sense, because today Chamberlain was eye-catching potentially in a bad sense, and Ramsey is, I was talking about it on the way up here, he offers defensive solidity, he offers better shape. It's very tough to play with Alexis and with Chamberlain, because of the fact that if they both go up, then you're leaving yourself open. But what confuses me today is that Arsene Wenger chose to play 2 very attacking wingers, and I know Alexis is a different kettle of fish, because he's got so much energy that he'll go up and down all day. He won't neglect his defensive duty. He doesn't have defensive lapses. He's world class. He's just knows how to play the game.
He was terrible today as well. He was poor.
He wasn't good today, but ultimately he still works incredibly hard. So even when Alexis has a bad day, he still contributes to the team, even on a defensive basis, because of how hard he works. But it's very strange to me. 2 things are very strange to me. Of all of the players that I thought might have needed a bit of a rest with a big game on the weekend, is Alexis. I don't think he's been the same as he was last season so far.
Does the manager, Arsene Wenger, today, there's a lot of fans there. It's a very, very expensive place to come out to. Does he owe the fans an apology today? I mean, all these changes, has he taken this game seriously today, the manager?
Look, I wouldn't say he owes us an apology, because,
people spent a lot of money to come out of it.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
But the thing is,
all of these people here, and all these changes. This is the first game of the Champions League. Why all the changes?
I completely think that the changes were uncalled for. It was complacent. When I saw the selection at the start of the game, I was livid, because, why are you dropping your keeper? This is a serious competition. You're dropping your keeper. I cannot understand that. And for me, Arsene Wenger has taken a lot of blame today. But no, he doesn't have to apologise to the fans. He does his job, and if he does it right, I don't expect us to be able to go up to him and have to deliver roses to his door. He's doing his job. He did it wrong today. He's gonna have to pull something out of the bag to justify this. And look, I said this when we lost to West Ham, or in the build-up to that defeat against West Ham. The only way West Ham can justify basically voluntarily exiting Europe, as they did by selecting such a poor team, was to come and beat Arsenal. And I said, we've got to be wary, because they're going to be really motivated to do that. And now we're in West Ham's shoes. The only way we can justify this performance and this team selection is by going there on Saturday and beating Chelsea. Because if we don't do that, then it's a double-barrel embarrassment, double-barrel, 2 defeats, and it's unacceptable. The other thing I was going to say, I can't understand playing Sanchez and Chamberlain when you're putting Arteta in the middle. Look, Arteta can do a job when he comes on off the bench and tries to shore things up. But we've just revisited all of the problems that we used to have before Coquelin, and it showed today when Coquelin came on, and even when he wasn't on the pitch and Arteta was doing the job, he's not cut out for it. Not against Dinamo Zagreb, not against any Premier League team. He's not cut out for it, not for that starting 90-minute role. Today, I really am very, very disappointed. I just, what the hell can you say, man? I'm extremely, extremely disappointed. With the referee today, I don't often talk about refs, but in terms of the Giroud dismissal, he seemed to give Giroud a very harsh yellow card for dissent very early on, when I feel like you can just take the sting out of that situation and say, listen, none of that. The referee's wife must have a flipping screensaver of Giroud on her phone or something. He seems to have a grudge against him from the first minute. And then the sending off, I don't know whether it was a bad tackle or not. We're quite far back from the pitch. But Giroud was stupid to get the first yellow card for dissent, but I do feel it was very, very harsh to send him off. And what can you say, man? Just really disappointed. And to me, it seems like we've actually accepted the fact that Bayern are going to win the group with the team selection, and that's unforgivable. I expect to see a big, big performance on Saturday. I hope that this is a beast, that's been wounded, and it comes out, fighting for its life, because nothing else will suffice on Saturday against Chelsea.
Everybody else, that's near to him. But Giroud opened his mouth. If he'd have actually, shut his mouth and done his talking with his feet and his head on the pitch instead of, just running around like something out of the Wooden Tops or Thunderbirds, and show some urgency and not bottling challenges and all that lot, it would have been a lot better. But